Man wey no fit born pikin get 3 pikin. A man that is sterile has 3 kids. How?
The doctor walks in and tells me I'm in good health, but I'm sterile. I'm like, what are you talking about I'm sterile? I got 3 kids. I don't make no damn sense to me. I don't understand I'm sterile. I don't know. It blows my mind. I got 3 kids. One's 15, one's 12, one's 7. So I'm like, I don't understand that. So anyway, I go home and I just start thinking. It's gotta be my kids. But I started thinking about the fact that every time we watch like those Ancestry.com commercials, they come on and my wife always turns the channel. I'm like, why you always turn it? I notice you always turn the channel. She said, those are stupid. They don't even work. And I'm like, anyway, I started really thinking. I'm like, if I'm sterile, and the doctor said I've always been sterile. It's not like something that it always been genetically since I was born. I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm going to have to go ahead and get these kids tested. I really didn't want to. I wanted to believe that my wife wouldn't do this to me, but I have to get my kids tested. So I secretly get a little sample of all of them. I go to the damn, what is it, the Ancestry.com place or whatever. And anyway, get them tested. Then I think about this. My wife got a birthday coming up. We're going to throw this big birthday bash. We already been planned on it. So basically, I got the whole birthday bash planned. And then basically what happens is I get all of our families there, birthday bash. I get the popular mixologist in town. Chief of police comes because he works with my wife sometimes at our company. So chief of police, this whole big thing, because I want to make a big splash. It's her birthday. So what ends up happening at a certain point, we bring the big birthday cake. Those big birthday cakes on the movies. Got one of those big ones. And then I had a woman come out and she held up the sign that said, "You lying bee." And it blew everyone's mind. It blew her mind. What is this about? What is this about? And I was like, you know what? This is about? It's about the fact that this mixologist is his son. Hey, let meet your daddy right here. I straight up had to tell him, this is your dad. Chief police, hey, this is your... So 15-year-old mixologist, that's his daddy. Chief police, the 12-year-old, that's his daddy. And I was hurt. I was so hurt. I just had to decide. I decided I just had to sleep in my car, man. I couldn't be in this house. I couldn't be around her. Just all these lies. I've been raising these kids for 15 years. There's no way they're mine. They're not. I'm sterile. So basically, I'm in my car, sleeping in my car, going to work, doing the normal thing I do. And I just was running into different issues and felt the need that I needed to go. I really needed to go back to church. I just really wanted to do that. And was getting some good, like the preacher and a lot of different people were giving me some good advice and some good guidance, kind of helping me to understand that it's not the kids' fault. You've been there for the kids, you know what I mean? And then I start finding out there's some problems. Kids are having problems in school because their dad's not there. They're used to having their dad for 15 years. I haven't been there. So I start going back, being there for my kids and everything like that or whatever, but I have to let her know. I'm like, I don't know if we can work this out. I don't know. Possibly, but I'm here for my kids. I'm going to try to be here for my kids because I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's what God wants me to do, and I think it's the best thing to do. So that's what I decided to do. Later on, and find out, because I have the 7-year-old. We didn't know who his dad was. So basically, after a certain amount of time with the Ancestry.com, like other people will get tested and everything like that or whatever. And then I got an alert from the email alert. And I'm like, really? So we find out that it's just NBA Hall of Famers. I'm like, I was tripping. I'm like, this can't be the case. I go and ask her. I'm like, who's his dad? She's, yes, that's his. I'm like, because my son, man, my son, he could ball. He could ball, and I ain't got no athletic skills. But the thing is, me and my wife are still trying to work things out. I moved back in, but we ain't in the same room. Luckily, we have multiple rooms. I'm there for my kids, even though they're not my kids, but they are my kids. I'm there for my kids. I'm the only father they know. So I've been doing the best that I can with this whole situation.
Bruh.
One thing I'm not gonna do.
Here's what I don't like about the whole story, bro. I don't like the way he revealed it and embarrassed the kids, because the kids has nothing to do with all this, and it's unfortunate they got caught in the mix of all this. You shouldn't have. Yes, let the wife know you cheated on me, but behind closed door, let her know who the parent of these kids are, and then call those people, not in front of every other person, because now the kids get bullied at school. Now, like, it's too much on the kids, and they had nothing to do with it.
Ain't no too much bully about that. It happens everywhere.
No, you know what I mean.
No,
see, bro. You know, kids can be crazy, bro. Like, other kids can be crazy, because this thing is gonna go round.
Whatever, bro.
You understand? It's gonna go round. You get what I mean? Especially the way he said it. He did it in front of everybody. People are gonna be recording and shit like that. Like, bro, I don't know. I just feel bad for the kids. Now, for the wife, she a HOE.com XXXL.
See, we are not in this situation. So
bro, I don't care what the situation.
I'm talking about on the guy, about revealing to the kids, by the kids.
No, I feel bad for the kids. I know people be angry, but that's why bro.
You might do and undo.
No. See, like I always say, you gotta master your feelings, bro. Like, he was in his feelings. He was in his feelings because, see, the kids for sure, right? They see him as their dad. But the way he reviewed it is going to have an impact on them, on how they see him. So you mean he invested 15 years to do it that way, then those kids don't even want to so those kids don't want to like you. Then at the same time, those kids cannot be with their new dad. You get what I'm saying? It's all for the kids, it's a bad situation for the kids.
What I'm telling you is,
it's a bad situation for the kids.
See, let me tell you something.
That's all I feel.
When you're not in that situation, you don't know how to go for it. So don't blame the man because he reviewed it.
No, he did. It was. See,
we are not in that situation.
Do you know why I said it was too much in his feelings?
We can't be perfect in everything.
Sometimes, no, bro.
No, there's no bro. See, forget about the kid. What the kid gonna know anyway? They're gonna know anything.
Not that way.
Maybe their mother gonna tell them after.
But that's what I'm saying. He and the mother, they hold it to the kids to tell them who their real dads are. Do you get what I'm saying? Guys, I'm not your real dad. This is your dad. This is your dad. This is your dad. But do that behind closed door. I'm sorry.
Closed door or no closed door, nothing can be hidden forever.
Bro, the kids will know. But you don't embarrass the kids at a birthday party.
Instead of you to blame the mother that is a hoe, now you blame the father.
I'm blaming the father for the way he embarrassed the kids.
Do not blame him.
Now the mother, like I told you, the mother is an H.
Leave the kid out. See, I will go crazy, mother. See, immediately the ancestor send me the result, I will be in the front of the house shouting. Me, I don't care if the kid know. You take it. See, I'll be mad for 15 years. It's not 2 years. 1 year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5.
My question is
15.
Is it the kid's fault?
It's not the kid, but see, they got to know your mother is a 8.
No, I'm not saying. You see, I'm not saying. I don't disagree with the way you reviewed.
Has a way of
bro, I'm not saying. I don't disagree with the way you reviewed what she did. What I have a problem with is how he brought the kids into the equation in front of everybody.
I don't have a problem with that.
Nah, I don't have a problem with that because the kids have nothing to do with this. Why put them in you guys' embarrassing situation? Why drag them into it?
You're not in the shoe.
I'm saying if I'm in that situation, bro, I'm not, bro. Look, bro.
Is blood not flowing in your body?
I keep saying this, bro. You need to master your emotion.
You always say master your emotion.
That's me. That's me.
You want to master, nigga. Always master your emotion.
But you need to master your emotion.
Cut your neck and cut your head off.
Yeah, when I'm dead, I can't master my emotion anymore. When I'm gone,
so you better master.
Dead niggas don't master no emotion, bruh. But what I'm saying is, I don't have any empathy for the woman because what she did is outrightly wrong. Like for real, it's just you see.
But one thing is, I want to ask a question like the dude. You know, from you having that thing from childhood, so
he didn't know.
So the parents, they didn't tell the family.
No, he didn't know. He just went to the doctors and
so
realized.
They never really. They don't know stuff like that.
No. How many people know? How many people go to the doctor to know if they're steroid or not? No, he didn't know. He didn't know, but he went to the doctor and the doctor told him you're steroid. Now, they now did for how long, bro? You've always been steroid. That is what your data is showing. That you've always been. You get what I'm saying? Oh, not like you used to be, then he died halfway. No, you've always been.
So throughout his childhood.
He didn't know. But now that he found out, the doctor now told him, look, from the data I'm looking at, is like you've always been. So if he's always been, now he started to think, wait, if I've always been, how come I have 3 kids? I can have 3 kids, one 15 years old, one 12 years old, one 7 years old. That's what brought this whole thing. Which means the wife knew they cannot have kids because I'm sure they've been trying and the kids never came. So she went to go and play a whale league and brought it home to him.
That's why.
That is why I would continue to advocate for DNA when kids are born. They need to make that shit mandatory.
You need to that's why man or anybody need to pay attention to whatever they do. You remember, it's anytime we're watching DNA ancestors.
Exactly. That's one thing. That's one thing. And also, he also mentioned something that may sound very trivial. He said his last son plays basketball so well.
You can't justify on that. You can't.
No, what I'm saying is, you can tell if the other ones don't even have that skill at all. How come only you, bro?
It's
like,
possible.
How come only
It's
you?
possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible, but you can start to.
I don't think you can notice on that, bro.
Are you sure?
You can.
And those kids don't look. Maybe the kids they will probably look like the wife.
5 kids.
You know,
one of them singing.
the kids will look like the wife, right?
How about that?
Yeah, I'm sure the kids will probably look like the wife too.
There's a kid that have talent. That boy, he has talent. He has talent of playing.
And none of them have talent.
And the rest, maybe they don't have no talent.
Yeah, they don't have talent.
Talent of singing.
It's possible, true that. But the thing is, so the kids probably will look like the wife though. Because all three of them will look different.
Yeah, so maybe 3 of them look like the wife.
Yeah.
Because all these 3 don't look like me.
None of them look like you, and they don't look like the wife.
So who they look like?
They look like the neighbor.
And the police wife of your wife.
Yeah, you know, what's with the wife?
I've noticed like, Mr.
Why does Michael look like Mr. Josie?
What Michael is that real?
How does Michael look like Mr. Josie? Oh my fucking god. But the truth is, it's crazy that, man, they need to just make DNA mandatory, bro. Because the thing, this is becoming it's becoming so rampant. We keep hearing this all over the place, even in Nigeria. Remember, there was this, what's it called? There was this dude that killed himself because the wife slept with her boss, and all the kids that he's been raising belongs to the boss. Yeah, it's crazy.
Rich boss.
It's becoming a thing all over the world, and that's why women are kicking against what's it called, DNA test. And my belief is, anytime your husband asks for a DNA test, I believe it's because you've given him a reason to doubt you.
Yeah. Yep.
Because this dude wouldn't do anything. He's adding up. Now he's adding she doesn't like to do this ancestry DNA to sterile. He started adding 2 and 2 together. Because immediately they told him he's sterile, now he starts to think, no wonder she doesn't like ancestry DNA. Yes,
now your sense will kick, man. Damn, don't say I'm this.
Yeah,
that girl.
It's anyway.
My sperm ain't walking. You can't find no baby, man.
Anyway, I feel sorry for him. And I think they just need to make DNA tests mandatory because it's unfair for men to be raising kids that are not theirs. Because sometimes, like what this dude did, he went back home. He's trying to work. Some people will not go back home.
Yeah.
Some people will not. And then maybe the people that she has those kids for, they don't really want those kids.
They don't, exactly.
So now, like he said, those kids start having problem at school because it affects the kids. At the end of the day, it's the kids that mostly suffer the consequences of the mother's action.
They're used to the dude now.
Do you get what I'm saying? They're used to this dude. They don't fit with this new father. The mother, they don't like the mother for bringing them this kind of situation, bringing them into this kind of situation.
Shame.
So it's all messed up situation for the kids for the most part.
Yeah.
So why don't we just have a DNA test to prevent this from the get-go? We know that, oh shit, dude is not the father, but if you sign that dotted line that, okay, I know I'm not the father, but I still want to have this kid as mine, then we know it's yours. You know right from the get-go that this kid is not mine, but it's still mine. I'm claiming this child as mine.
Yeah.
Give men the option, and a lot of all this mess will be solved. Yeah. Because once the woman have the kid and you decide to stay, and you sign that dotted line, you cannot turn around and say, oh, she gave me a child that is not mine. No. You knew from the very moment this child came into the world that there was a DNA test, you accept to take responsibility, that's your child. Period. But not giving men this option will create this kind of ludicrous situation where the kids are the ones that will suffer it.
Yeah, so it's the father, but it's not the pregnant.
That's what he's saying. He's the father, but he's not the pregnator.
It's not the pregnant. Oh shit.
That's what some do say on the, bro. At the end of the day, like I said, it is always the kids that suffer it. At the end of the day, it's always the kids that suffer it.
They don't affect them.
Yeah, it's the one that they get. They are the one that suffered all this mess because the real dad or the presumed real father don't want them, or they think the guy don't want them.
Damn.
And then their real parents may not want them. So
Evil.
It's unfortunate.
That's wickedness.
Yeah, it's wicked, bro. It's wicked.
It's like you just
women should be held women should be held accountable for this. This is fraud. This should be considered as fraud.
She needs to go to jail. That man sleeping with you all day or summer or something.
I think men should start suing for this, bro. Like,
and you just lying.
Once you find out this situation, you should sue for fraud. I mean
for 15 years, no guilty conscience. Man, this man is a good man.
I don't know why would he even go back home? Because he's gonna make up with her, bro. Once you start sleeping under the same, one day you're gonna she's gonna do something and you're gonna feel like let me forgive her. We move forward.
Right now, just move forward. Just raise
He's moved her back home. He's moved her back home.
You accept his fate.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Especially when the church start telling you need to forgive and forget.
Yeah. And again, one thing I just thought right now in my head, since you can't have no child of your own.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, my thing is he cannot have a child of his own. No, my thing is he should continue to be in those kids' life, but not the woman. Why? Because a woman that can hide shit like that for you for 15 years can kill you, bro.
Probably just adopt them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, he's already their father. He doesn't even need to adopt them. He just need to continue to be in their life, but not be in that house. I'm sorry. Not be in that house. Be in their life, but not be in that house, bro. Because a woman that can do this, that can hide this kind of... I always feel any woman that can hide this... See, it's one thing for the woman not to know. And then you guys found out, and it's a surprise. Yes, she had a one night stand, but she didn't think, oh, the pregnancy is not for you. It may have happened. But she knows.
She knows what she's doing.
She did it 3 times.
3 times. They were the ABC.
Yeah, so she knows right from the get-go, these kids I'm carrying, they don't belong to this dude. And she can keep that away from you for 15 good years.
She about to kill you for life.
Yeah, she can kill you, bro. I don't know why you went back home, bro. I can never trust such a person. Yeah. I'm sorry. Can you?
Now, I'll be sleeping in my car to get myself.
Bruh, that's me. Guys,
I will be in that Toyota.
You said what?
I said I will be sleeping in that Toyota.
Toyota hotel. Yes, sir. He's sleeping in his car. Toyota motel.
Till I get myself.
Bruh.
That's it.
Guys, do you think you can forgive any woman like this? Because I'm not talking of airing, but I don't think I can forgive her. I don't think I can move past it. I don't think I can ever have anything to do with her. But do you think you will move back home like this dude? Because he said he went back home. I'm here for my kids, but I can see them going back effing each other. I can see them getting back effing each other.
With time.
For sure, with time. Give this dude 2 weeks in that house, he's going to be effing that bitch again. That's all.
That's it.
But guys, do you think you can do it? I can't. Go into the comment section. Tell us if you can do it.
No.
Let us know. And on that note, we say thank you once again for joining us on Short Burst. Until we see you again. Peace.